Hey guys, I'm here from Nikon Singapore. Today I'm gonna show you what's the difference between a floodlight and a long beam light. Okay, so here I have the i4000R. So this is what we call a floodlight. Alright, look at the beam. Right, it lights up the entire place. Now I'm gonna do the series of lights all at 1000 lumens, okay? So you can compare across different ranges. So you see, this is the long range test. I can't shine up on the roof, I can't see what it is, right? My beam cannot even reach it, right? But close range, like immediately around you, is perfect. Next up is the MH12S. Alright, so this is what we call the mixed beam type. Okay, it's a mix of a flood and a little bit of long range. So this is the most compact and most common size where most flashlight makers make, and this is the latest version, MH12S. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is 1000 lumens. You can see that close range, right? No problem. You can see the spot. It's much more pronounced than the i4000R. Roof test, yes, very clear. Long range roof test, can see, but yeah, this is good, right? It's not even on turbo. Right, on turbo at 1008 lumens you can get even further, right? Everything looks great. Alright, now we move one step up into the P20i. Right, so this has a bigger bezel, right? 32mm bezel, so the range is further, right? So you can see, you realize the spot, right? The hot spot in the middle will get more and more pronounced as we move up the beam range, right? Look at that. Long distance test, you can absolutely see what is on the roof there, okay? With, without, very clear. This is the P20i, right? Close range test, of course, no problem. So this P20i was meant for weapon mounting, so the spot will be focused for you to set your targets in, right? Okay, then we move up to 40mm MH25 GT, sorry, right? So these are the 40mm lights. You can see the bigger bezel. So these throw about 400 meters. So you can see how tight the spot is. Very clearly you can see if anyone's in that window or not. Very clear, pronounced hot spot. Okay, so the beam distance on this is about 400 meters. Look at that. Look at how focused it is. Right, so if you want to see far, start from 40mm. Right, near close range you can see the hot spot with a very wide spill beam around the edges. Okay, new P30. Alright, this here is a 50mm diameter bezel. New P30, also 1000 lumens. Look at that. Let's just go straight into the roof. The very bright hot spot, right? It's meant for long distance, 600 meter beam distance on this one, right? You can see the Batman style kind of beam, right? This is the new P30. Close range you can see, right? Very wide spill. So at close range it's not very effective because you can see how bright the hot spot is. Unless pointing at something, you want to get people to look at a specific spot, then you use a light like this. Okay, let me move up the range even more into the MH40 GTR. Right, so this here is a 60mm bezel. This is a 1 km beam distance. Alright, so you realize the bigger the bezel, the longer the throw. There you go, super pronounced all the way to the end. There you go, super sharp. You can spot exactly who is in that window if there is anyone there. Alright, close range, this is how it looks like. Very hot spot. Okay, the downside of this light is, of course, it's large and long. So this is mainly for search and rescue kind of ops. Okay, i4000R and the P30. This is the most obvious difference in beam type. So this is a new P30, i4000R. See, you look at the difference. This is all flat. This is spot, right? All flat, spot. So if you're taking pictures of a like damaged area or that kind of work, get a flat light. Okay, this is flat, spot. Okay, I can see the window, cannot see inside the window. All right, long distance test. P30, I can see all the way into the window. i4000R floodlight, I cannot reach the roof at all. Alright, so that's the clearest difference between, you know, a long beam light and a floodlight. Okay, so when you're shopping for lights, don't go just for lumens. Look at the bezel diameter, beam distance. That's most important. Okay, you're actually, when you're buying a flashlight, you're shopping for the beam type. You want a specific kind of beam to see far versus, you know, I want a beam to see flood. Okay, that's it. I hope it helps. MJ signing out.